So alright, so if we go on the monthly time frame, as you can see, the previous month has created a bearish candle with a large lower wick, and has created a lower low, and then this month's candle has opened at 40,720 and has created a low of 40,616 and has gone bullish 974 points, rising to a high of 41,838. As you can see, price action has continued to go bullish towards 42,000. And if you were to go to the weekly time frame, as you can see, price action has created a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low, a lower high, right around this area here. So a lower low, a lower high, and a higher low, and then has continued to go bullish, creating a higher high. As you can see here, price action is attempting to rise towards the support and resistance area of 42,000. And on the daily time frame, price action has created a lower low, a lower high, and a higher low, and has continued to go bullish, creating a higher high and a higher low. Price action has then continued to go bullish and has created a higher high right around this area as it continues to rise up towards 42,000. And if we were to go on to the 4-hour time frame market, the market is just open, so it is now like risen 441 points from its opening price, and now could continue to go bullish. So on a 1-hour time frame, as you can see, I created a Fibonacci of 41,000 to about 41,100 to about 41,800, creating a 38.2% retracement of 41,500 and a 61.8% retracement of 41,400. Should price action reject from the supply and demand zone right around here. So on the so if you were to go on gold, price action has created a bearish engulfing candle, a bearish engulfing doji candle, as price action has fallen 20 points from its opening price of 3,285. Price action has then went to, on the weekly time frame, as you can see, price action has created a higher high, a higher low, and has rejected off of the same high, and now is has opened on the weekly time frame bearish. And if we were to go on to the daily time frame, price action has created a higher high, a higher low, higher high, a higher low, and then created a lower high, and then has created a lower low, and then has then created a higher high and a higher low right around this area here. As you can see, if we go on to the 4-hour time frame, price action has created a higher high and a higher low, and then has then broken structure to create a lower high. And this bullish bearish engulfing 4-hour candle shows that price action could continue to go bearish right around here and fall below 3,200. Should price action fall below that area, price action could then go towards 3,100. And if we were to go to the USDJPY, on the monthly time frame, price action has found support around 143 and has gone up to 146. It has risen 3.16 points from its opening price. And if we go on to weekly time frame, as you can see, price action has created a lower low and is now looking to head towards a lower high, which could happen around this supply and demand zone that is found around the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement around this area here, as price action could look to reject off this lower low after the lower high was created. So then, as you can see on lower time frames like the daily time frame, price action has opened at 146 and has created a bullish candle with a large lower wick following bullish market structure. As you can see here, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, as price action continues to create a new higher high. And like I said, on higher time frames, price action could look to rise towards this supply and demand zone. So if we were to go on to the 4-hour time frame, price action could look to continue to go bullish towards the 148 supply and demand zone area, which is also the 78.6% retracement. And if we were to go on the weekly time frame, it's also a lower high. So now if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, there's a bit more data. We're able to see clearly where price action could continue to go bullish after creating a higher low and a higher high. And if we were to go on to GBPJPY, price action has created a bullish engulfing candle following the previous month's bearish engulfing candle with a large bearish candle with a large lower wick. Price action has continued to go bullish. On the weekly time frame, price action has fallen under this trend line, as you can see here, and price action could continue to rise towards 197.5. As you can see here, if it breaks this trend line, then it could continue to go bearish. And as you can see here, price action is opened above the trend line area, breaking that trend line and continuing to make a higher high on the daily time frame as well as on the weekly time frame. And as you see on the monthly time frame, creating a bullish engulfing candle that could rise towards 196.5. So if you were to continue, if you were to go on the 4-hour time frame, for example, price action could look to go bearish, as you can see here, closing essentially what would be this gap here. So I wouldn't essentially take any trades until I see price action right, like retest this gap, creating a higher low around this area here. And same thing goes for USDJPY. Even though there's already a bullish candle, I would still look for price action to continue to fill this gap and then create a higher low and continue to go bullish for a higher high. As currently, as you can see, structure is creating, it is bullish. So if you were to go to EURUSD, here as you can see on the monthly time frame has created a bearish candle, following a bullish candle with a large upper wick. Price action now rests around 1.12, and if you were to go on the weekly time frame, price action overall market structure is bullish, with price action creating a higher high right around 1.16, and that looks to create a higher low right around 38.2% retracement, right around 1.10. Should price action continue to go bearish around that area, I'd love to create a higher low on the weekly time frame and to continue to go bullish on the monthly time frame. As you can see, you know, this is overall like market structure. It's a bullish market structure. So if you were to go on to the daily time frame, as you can see here, price action is currently at a supply and demand zone, and now looks to go to the 38.2% retracement at 1.10. So that's about 200 pips. Price action has opened at a gap, opening at closing last week at 1.1246, and going up about I would say 600. Is that 600 pips? Let me find a double check. 1.61. I'm gonna put 1.700, 1.700. Oh god. So, and then you go down to alright, so that's about 70 pips. So price action has gone bullish since then. Looking to close that gap, I would look for a sell opportunity right around this area once price action closes the gap, and put my stop loss right around this lower high. As price action looks to continue to go bearish, right around this all the way down to the 38.2% retracement on higher time frames. So being that the euro is being paired with the US dollar, this essentially goes for all pairs that are this goes for all currencies that are paired with the US dollar. So for example, on the GBPJPY USD, price action has created a similar 38.2% retracement on lower time frame. So if you were to go on to the monthly time frame, price action has created a bearish doji candle just like it did on the lower time frames, on the monthly time frame for euro, as you can see here, and now has created a 38.2% retracement of 1.30, and then if you go to AUDUSD, it's a similar thing where like price action essentially creates a low and a low high, and then looks to create a low.